It is Thursday night. Ooh, damn it! That damn Comcast ripping me off! Showed that an adult's pair of underwear contains an average of
Spunky.
0.1 mg of feces. Milligrams. 0.1 milligrams of poop. I got a visual for you folks. There it is. Look at that, all that poop on your underwear. And washing your underwear in lower temperatures could mean that these traces remain.
I would have turned off the show, bro.
On them. Even.
I 100% would have turned off the show.
I am trying to save lives here.
See, this is what I'm talking about with the neighborhood. Right here, Woodscopes. Could you guys stop talking, please?
Who said that?
Anything to say to that?
Who said that?
Woodscopes.
Yeah. Remember when he had a show? Oh, check this out. So I got to follow right as we went to air. You know, I put my link up and I'm like, oh, hey, got a new fan. I don't know that I could show any of, well, yeah.
Did they have clothes on?
No, they don't. I was looking for one that I could show. I mean, there's buns. I don't know if that gets me booted. Those are nice buns.
In the Christmas movie.
Jiggling her butt right on my face. That's not nice.
Usually you gotta pay for that.
It'll be more visual and less us talking.
It'll be less discombobulated than tonight.
I wouldn't go that far, but it'll be different. Okay, I teased it. Guess who I saw today? You already know, so you got to play dumb.
Chaddenport.
Not Santa Claus, not Chad in Portland. I saw Wells in the 3-6 zone. Wellsy. Oh, I know it's not you.
Yeah, they were like, dude, are you doing that? And I'm like, I'm not.
I know it's not you because it's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it wasn't funny, then I'd go, it might be Ryan.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God, I'm bullying you. Shit.
You're bullying
me. Oh, my gosh, they're right.
Yeah, maybe we should do a bullying PSA.
Hey,
hold on, though. I do have to ask a question. You made your wedding guests pay for a 10-day cruise.
Yes.
To be a part of your wedding?
Yes, they did. Okay, we've got this woman is back. And you're probably
Hi, Jim.
You're probably forgetting because this was from last Thursday that moved over. But
I remember.
The woman that got 5.5 inches of height by breaking her legs and sticking steel rods in them. Jim interrupted my story about the long-legged supermodel, right?
Dude, there's shoes you can buy that can make you 8-9 inches taller.
Well, she's wearing those too. She's got platforms on. The required temperature should exceed 40 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius to fully kill any bacteria that are living in your underwear. I actually wash my underwear on hot, so I think I'm safe from poop. And let me give you the image. That's the image that we're trying to save you from right there.
Okay, this is the most reasonable story that has ever been on this show.
Dude,
of stuff hanging around if you're hooking up with a Brit
in your underwear. That's how you get pink eye from farting on your pillow. So obviously the farts in your underwear have fecal matter. 0.1 milligrams of feces.
That this probably varies depending on whether you're talking about males and females.
Why? I mean, obviously,
I don't wear my underwear at my. I don't wear my underwear at my ass. Do you?
They don't either. What, a thong? Most wear granny panties, dude, unless they're going out on a date. I mean, they're comfortable. Who wants to be uncomfortable? They go out on a date, then you start getting that lacy shit. But day to day, granny panties. You go into any work office and pull down a woman's pants, it's gonna be granny panties, dude. They're not going to work. They're not going to work in lacy.
Shut it down, dude. Tease the stories for tomorrow. I'm serious. That is the funny. funniest shit I have ever heard on this show. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Rhino and Horse are a couple of dorks who want to have a show. Will anybody ever watch it? The answer is probably no. They thought of a really stupid name. They call it the water hole, where everybody thinks they're lame. And they're always sad they came. You wanna be where you can't see. Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. You wanna be where you can't see. Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. Yeah! Ooh, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. You know what day it's not? It's not Whisker Biscuit Wednesday. Whiskers Biscuit Wednesday was yesterday. Today is Thursday, draft day Thursday. Not I can't remember what it is every time I think about it. Whiskers Biscuit Wednesday. It's not that. I heard that live. I heard it live.
No, we'll do it live.
Who's first? Vinny is first.
You won. You did
That
it.
means Jay. You know what that means, Jay.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day,
No,
sir.
God!
Jay is here.
So you
No,
get
God, please,
nothing.
no!
You
No!
Jay's in the chat.
No!
Good day, sir.
No!
So you get nothing.
There you go. There you go. Peter Anderson's here.
Mr. Anderson, welcome back.
And who else? Jay, you got your button already. Where's Burn Dog? Burn Dog ain't here. Gail does not have a button yet. She will get one soon. I will get on that soon. So I have, look, this is the worst draft day show you'll ever see. Whoa, look at the water came way up high. It was just down low a second ago. What the hell? Is that a tsunami? Is that one of them tsunamis? Back here it was way back there. Look at that. How'd it get so high? I know how it got high. It baked. So Tyler and I have not scheduled this other than he said, hey, I'll do a live hit. So I have sent him a Zoom link, but he is at the NFL draft. So I don't know if he's going to see that. Do I have Tyler's phone number? I think he's one of the few people that has my number. Let's see. Let's see, Tyler. Oops. Ty. There he is. Link in XDM. There we go. That probably will get to him sooner. Getting ready to fly to Burbank. Wait a minute. How are you allowed to fly? I thought you were banned from all flights. And help my son and his family move to Bastrop, Texas. He's the lead welder and quality control controller. Quality control controller? Is that a title? Quality control controller for Starlink satellite production. Proud dad. Oh, is that why you got mad when I was talking about their shitty product? You got all personal. You did say your son worked there. Horse hit me with a Modelo and bong rip.
Welcome to the party.
V, you were, yeah, Dallas.
Dallas sucks.
Fuck!
V, you got to learn. I know you pop in and out of here real quick. That's what she said. You got to learn the shows. This is the water hole. I do not have those buttons on this show. I cannot do that here. They are only on the Haunted Horse and Friends. So I only have access to the drink and bong hit buttons on Monday and Friday. Different builds, different shows. So I don't have anything. I can give you, what can I give you? I can give you, oh, V, I got something for you. There you go. I can give you her. Enjoy, V. Pat her on the little hiney. There you go, V. Enjoy. That's what I have on this show. Dallas sucks, still sucks. Dallas apparently is rainy today. Let it rip, Eric. V, Titans on the clock. Worst draft day show ever. That checks out, right? Vinny Walton. Burn Dog, you can have a button. I'm giving buttons to everyone today.
Hey, Haunted Horse, it's your friend Burn Dog.
Why are you looking at me, Burn
I want
Dog?
a button. Give me a button. I want a button.
Looking to your left?
Make a button for me. Come on.
Look to your left, dude. The entertainment's that away. Look, I am all for equal opportunity. I need to find like a Chippendales for the ladies. I'm not just here to give one gender. Look at that. Cut my fingers off. One gender eye candy. I will find something for you ladies. You know what? I used to have, because I remember that was a hot debated thing. That was on the train wreck. Let me see if I can find. This may take too long, but let me see if I can find where's that bill? Train wreck. Let's see if I have. Let's see. Auction backgrounds. Moving PNGs. All right, so I can give, I am here to please. I've got to build this real quick. Let's see, that is an image. And my wife loves this guy, so I'm hoping some of you females will find this guy sexy. All right, so I got to move that over here. I can spend the whole day just building these out. All right, here we go. This is what I gave to the ladies when they were complaining about not having eye candy. There you are, ladies. Chris Hemsworth. My wife has him on her laminated list. Out of the 5 male actors in Hollywood, she picked him as one of her 5. That she has the laminated list. How that works is if she ever has the chance to go to have sex with Chris Hemsworth, she gets a hall pass for him and what other 4 other guys. And then I have equally 5 that are like, I'm trying to think of my 5. At one time it was, I can't remember one. I can't remember one right now. Who's the chick? Kate Beckinsale. She was on my list. So if Kate Beckinsale wants to have sex with me, I can have sex with her. I get a hall pass because she is one of the 5. So wife gets 5, I get 5. They got to be famous. And so Kate Beckinsale, just now, she slept with Pete Davidson. And so there's a possibility there. She might be like, you're goofy looking. Now I'm guessing Pete is packing. And that's probably how he was made. Okay, I gave you enough Chris. That's it. Bye, Chris. Hey, we got 2 Chris's on the screen. Which one would you rather have? Which Chris would you rather? Don't answer. Haunted Horse Hall Pass. Ladies, did Janet... oh, wow. Look, here he is. We didn't have to wait long. All right, there we go. Zoom, vertical... He might be audio only. Look at that. Which Chris do you want out of those 20 Chris's? He's clicking on. Okay, so better be video because, hold on, I gotta move. All right, Tyler, hold on. If you can, come on. I gotta drag you there, and then I gotta get this clicked on here. There he is. Boy, that cell service is rough. I don't know that he knows that he's on yet. This is from Green Bay. We see you, Tyler. I don't think he can hear us yet. I don't see a microphone. This is live from the draft. Tyler, live at the draft.
No. We'll do it live.
There he is. Oh, we heard you for a second. Well,
we're live. We'll do it live.
So is it better if the video's off?
I don't know.
I think it's better if the video's off. I think all the bandwidth. Well, there you are again.
There we go. Okay. So here's what happened. We're live. Acid.
Turn your video off.
We're live.
Turn your video off. There's not enough bandwidth. Turn your video off.
Okay, video.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sound bad. Otherwise you're breaking up. I don't think there's enough bandwidth wherever you're standing.
Yeah,
Eric says Tyler is fucked up. Are you drunk?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's blasted. Yeah. Good call, Eric.
So we're live out here, just on the corner of Stadium Road and Oneida Street, outside looking at the draft. It hit capacity, and they're not letting anybody else in.
Well, are
some
you
videos.
in? Are you in?
Oh yeah, I was in there. Yeah, I was in there. I was in the bowl. If you pull up my Twitter feed, you'll be able to see some videos I took earlier that were live. But when it came to the first pick, there's a certain area that got to capacity, and they started shutting down places. So now, outside of the bubble, if you will, heading to the bars.
The bars. So real quick, so you were in there before it got capacity. Why did you leave?
Well, it was standing. It was standing room. Standing room only. Wanted to sit for a minute. Yeah, it's. Yeah.
All right. You keep talking. I'm playing your video, but you keep talking.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it was. It was cool. It was cool to check it out. Got up front. I got some pictures up front, but it. Think of a concert, right? Like it's a made-for-TV event. Good call. Yeah, I got my co-host Mark here too. So, but yeah, we got up close, got a few pictures, but it just got, nuts to butts. So, not my jam. And I got to pee a lot and get a beer. So,
Well, dude, I pee a lot. I empathize with that.
Yeah. So
we're watching your video where you're at the red carpet and people are walking in. That one chick from ESPN that I find very attractive is there.
In the red dress.
No, the black dress. What's her name?
I don't know. It was hard to see.
I know. I'm trying to think of her name. She's we talked about this on one of our shows. At least I think that's who it is. Anyway, we're showing the red carpet. I mean, how is that? There's only
Tampa 2 was just being put into play.
There's only 100 people there. How is that full? There's no one else.
This is bigger than game day, man. I'm telling you, I'm walking right outside the practice facility.
It was not Kate Beckinsale. Sorry, Tyler. You got people dropping jokes.
But no, it's been good. It's wild, Checked it out. Don't necessarily need to see the first pick.
Pick until 23. I'm like, yeah.
Hey, will you say hi to Haunted Horse? Hi, Haunted Horse.
Hello.
So there you go. Fox 11 up there. The Robinson House right over there.
There we go. Keeps turning the volume on. There's you walking around the draft earlier.
Yeah. So outside the Green Bay Distillery right now, it's not too busy, but just walking, lots of walking.
So are the bars going to be filled up and you're not going to be able to, are you going to be able to get in there?
That's why we're leaving right now to get
that new place.
Yeah, Great North Commons. We're going to find out real quick. We're going to be at the spot where Kyle and Green Bay had the draft, not draft, but the clone stock. We're heading to that bar right now. So
he had a clone draft.
No, clone stock. Where the Rome cutout was there.
Nice. So you're going to that bar.
Going to that bar now, yeah. But it's busy, man. There's lots of people out. All sorts of jerseys, all sorts of fans. So
Malika Andrews, that's who I saw. She is very beautiful. Malika Andrews, she was there. That's who I saw down there in the black dress.
Yep.
Tell me I'm wrong, folks. Anyway.
So yeah, it's good, man. I mean, the cell service obviously works, so that's also good.
You watch it. I go that way.
Sure.
The cell service works. Yeah, I think your bandwidth was a little rough when we were trying to do the full Zoom experience. I think, but audio sounds great.
Yeah, choppy video, but the audio is good.
What's up, Tyler? You'll be waiting.
By the way, is Frank here? Is Frank in my audience? No, I don't see him. I don't see Mock Moda. Liz was supposed to do what you're doing, by the way, Tyler, at the Final Four, and Liz blew me off. Liz.
Well, yeah.
What the heck was that?
I'm bringing the content for you, bud.
Right. She was supposed to do the same, and she...
No, you got to... This is like once in a lifetime type of an event, you know?
Right. Once in a lifetime.
We're going to get stuck in here, Mark? I don't think we're going to get through, dude. Or maybe.
What the heck was that? What the heck was that? What the heck was that?
Oh, no, we might be all right.
You got to get in there before they lock the doors.
Well, it's just weird because it's a different setup than typical game day. So, like, you're used to walking in places that you're allowed to, but now you're not. And
so Jacksonville's on the clock. Where's the draft? I'm looking for the
who went as the first pick? Was it
Cam Ward? Everyone
Cam
knew
Ward,
that.
okay.
Now it gets interesting. So Jacksonville traded up because number 2 was supposed to be Cleveland, wasn't it? Cleveland.
I thought Cleveland in Tennessee made a trade.
So Jacksonville traded Cleveland their number 5 pick. Jacksonville is now number 2. They're always number 2. Hey-oh.
Oh, yeah, no shit.
Don't tell Ms. Nika I told you that.
We watched Fast and
So yeah, where's Shedeur going? Well, he's not going to Jacksonville. I don't think they're moving on from Trevor Lawrence yet. So, I'm
walking by right now a bunch of buses that say NFL prospects, friends, and family. There's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 coach buses.
Going back to the hotel.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Right in front of the Wretch Center right now. Consumer products bus. Yeah.
Nice.
Interesting. I'm getting to an area though where loud music's about to start, so I'm gonna bounce in a little bit here, but
all right. Well, we'll wait. I bet you Jacksonville takes Travis Hunter. I bet you anything.
All right.
I bet you anything. They trade up because obviously they didn't think this. Whoever they're picking, they didn't think they would fall to number 5. So they're taking Travis Hunter. I bet you anything.
All right, Horse, it's getting loud. Hey, we'll check back in. Check the Twitter feed. I'll try to put some live videos out.
All right.
We'll see you late.
All right, late. Thank you, Tyler, for checking in via the NFL draft from Green Bay.
Not a problem, man.
I appreciate you.
We'll be back.
Yeah, Mock Moda, don't tell him I'm looking for him. I was just going to chastise him. Don't be putting that crap on my Twitter wall, Mock Moda. I don't need to see that shit. And he knows what I'm talking about. In fact, you guys all know what I'm talking about. Hopefully he gets in there. So where is what? I have a question. If you trade up to number 2 from number 5, why do you need to take all 15 minutes? You know who you're going to take. Just pick them. Were they like trade up to 2 and like, hey, we're going to take it. Does anyone want to trade for this number 2 pick? We're listening. Fucking make the pick. I'm telling you right now, the NFL's probably saying, everybody take your full 15 minutes. I don't care who, if you got the guy you want, we're going to take the whole 15 minutes because otherwise we're losing out on commercials. We can jam more commercials if you guys take forever. And this is a fucking racket. It's a bullshit racket. All right. There we go. I missed the chat. Anything? Tyler, let's see the Lambo leap. I couldn't get him on video live. When we had the video, he was all like, and the audio was all breaking up. I had to pick one or the other, video or audio. So we picked the video or the audio. This is, yeah, no, sorry, I'm doing adult things tonight. Yeah, we saw a picture. Yeah. A picture. There you go. There you go, Frank. Don't be putting that crap on my Twitter feed. I almost blocked him. It's like, what if I'm at work? I don't need that shit popping on the computer screen. Frank, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. No one cares anymore. What? Ah, I got wet. What's all these little bugs right here? The little green screen bugs. Jack's picks is in. Miss Nika, is she gonna be happy or not? Travis Hunter. I'm telling you right now, Travis Hunter. I'm gonna bet my entire house on it. So if it's Travis Hunter, someone owes me another house. If it isn't Travis Hunter, enjoy my mortgage. There's still 26 years left on it. I need to have. I am using the feed because if I put ESPN on, it's going to lock up my show. Fit is whack. Do we know who it is yet? Jacksonville. Who would they pick? I'm telling you, Travis Hunter. Boom. Adam Schefter is whack. By the way, if anyone wants to come on now that I've had the Tyler hit, you guys, I will give you a link if you want. Yeah. Oh, gosh, Frank, you're disgusting. Frank, you are disgusting. You know what, Frank?
You dirty pig!
You're a dirty pig. Button was invented for Frank. Why? It says the pick is in. Who's going to get it first? You guys will get it first. So I'm watching on Enrico Biagiati. Hey, Enrico, why do you look...
Hey, Haunted Horse, it's your friend Burn
Enrico!
Dog. I want to...
I love how someone said Enrico is probably Burn Dog's burner account. And someone's like, it is. And I'm like, what gave it away? The 50 million hashtags in every post? Because the only guy that does that is Burn Dog. Oh, and Enrico. Yeah. Who picked? What's the pick? What a night to get drafted number 2, get ruined by the number 1 fan, and be permanently broken. J and V run buddies.
Hi, Cindy.
Oh, it's so good to see you again.
By the way, since Cindy's here, I don't know if Darren's here. Is Darren here? Did I see Darren? I don't know if Darren's here. Darren, your shirt. We have shirts for sale. I'm just saying. We have shirts for sale. I haven't said that yet. Don't buy one, though. Hold on. I meant to do this last night. Who picked first? Every once in a while. Link to merchandise. There we go. I say something I'm not supposed to say. Every once in a while. There they are. There they are. They are in the store. There they are. Why is that $26.99? They were going for $30. Is there a sale running right now? Open your own merch shop. Let's see. Did the prices drop? There's 36. The prices dropped. Interesting. All right. Sorry about that, folks. The Ganja Gang shirts are up. They were going for $30. Sometimes, by the way, they do run ads, specials. Ooh, you can get a sticker. You can get a coffee mug. You can get the tie-dye. I figured the tie-dye would be popular because, weed, hippies, tie-dye shirts. You can get, and they have different kinds of tie-dye shirts. You can get that color. You can get that color. Ooh. Wait, I think we already, nope, we didn't show that one yet. That's the one we showed. There's that one. Ooh. If you're high, oh, wait, I'm not even showing it. If you're high, that's really cool. I'm sorry, I thought I was showing it. There. I didn't have the screen on. Sorry, everyone. I'm sitting there looking at them by myself. There's a cup. Ganja Gang. And then there's the sticker. Sticker for $2. That's not bad. $2 for a sticker? I'm going to have to get some of those. I like it. All right, anyway, there you go. There you go. My shirt is vacuum sealed until I get a frame built. By the way, Jay. So, Jay, you got yours from a different vendor. Darren's getting his from a different vendor than those. So, you guys, those, when I get the shirts from, why am I drawing a blank? When I get my shirts from Spread Shop, jeez. They have a weird smell. Now it washes right out. First wash, it washes out. And I always turn my shirts inside out so they last longer when I wash them. But they got a funky smell. It's weird. It smells like feet and glue. Like if you dipped your feet in rubber cement, that's what it smells like. Yeah, what frame? He's gonna frame it. That's cool. I like it. I mean, you've only got one of two. The other one is in my hot little hands. Founding member shirts are rare. There's only two. There's only two for you, and everyone else is official member. I wanted to give Jay something a little special. He won a contest that no one knew I was even running. He's the first one to mention the Waterhole on Jim Rome Show, so he won the secret contest. Okay, I'm trying to find out who the fuck got drafted. This is horrible. Travis Hunter. Okay, so I was right. I'm not going to lie. I hope Shedeur Sanders falls out of the first round or falls as far in the first round as possible. Because you know what? And this doesn't happen a lot with me. New York Giants pick is in. This doesn't happen a lot with me, but there are people that I really like. Celebrities. We're talking about celebrities. I guess real people too, but I really like celebrities, like everything. And then they become people I hate. Deion Sanders would be one of the people that I loved. And even when he first started coaching at Colorado, I loved his everything, and now I hate him because of the bullshit he's doing with retiring his son. Now I hate Deion. Now I root against Deion. And unfortunately, just like Bronny, because I hate the dad, I'm starting to hate the child, even though it's not their fault that their dads are big, fat douchebags. But retiring a quarterback who won 13 games and lost 12 is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard of. Retiring his number. That is stupid. Deion Sanders, you're a bitch. You're a bitch for what you do. So, and I used to love him. He was on 60 Minutes when he first started Colorado. He's like, everyone's against us. I'm like, I like this guy. I like this guy. He's, and now I hate him. And I liked him as a football player, and now I hate him. He is a total Deion douchebag. And now I hope he goes 0-15 or whatever and loses and gets fired because he's a big, fat douchebag. Retiring your son's number who was 13-12 and didn't even win a bowl game. That is fucking pathetic. I hope when he's done coaching there, I hope they fucking rip the number back and put it back in the pool. That is stupid. Not mentioning the other players that were really good there that haven't had their numbers retired. Fuck you, Deion. Anyway, there you go. That's Haunted Horse's rant of the day. But I liked Deion when he first went there. It was great. And now he's a big douchebag. He is a DB. That's right. The two things that Deion is start with DB. Defensive back and douchebag. I fired up my phone and here I am. Hi, Horse. You seem angry tonight. You know why I'm angry? Because someone put porn, and not the good kind of porn, in my feed today. And because someone tagged me in that feed, it was showing up in my notifications even though I mute your ass. I didn't want to block you because I don't block people, and I didn't want to unfollow you. So every time I looked at my notifications, that fucking picture would show up. Yes, I'm very angry. I'm very angry, Frank, and it's all your fault. Your White Russian, I'm going to pour it down the drain tomorrow. I'm going to pour the White Russian and then pour it out. Abdul Carter. Okay, so another, that's not the wide receiver I was thinking of. There's another wide receiver that's really good. So an edge rusher for New York. Why? I mean, I guess it's best available player, right? But you guys need some help on offense. Patriots are on the clock. Someone
Racist piece of shit.
said racist shit. Burn Dog needs not to post shit on my post. It's his fault, dork. Oh, we're gonna blame Burn Dog. Are we blaming Burn Dog or Enriqueo? Which one are we blaming? Oh my God. That's funny. That's funny. It is Burn Dog's fault. You're right, Frank. I'm sorry. Damn you, Burn Dog. You made me angry. Was it two dudes getting naughty? Yes. Yes. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. If it's a guy and a chick, I'll live with that. I'm like, oh wow, that's horrible. I shouldn't be looking. Oh, but I don't want to see that. What he posted. And if it's two chicks, I can be like, oh, that's horrible. Oh, I better not look at it. Oh, I'm at work. I shouldn't see it. But what he posted is like, and I have no problem with it. I'm just not. That's not my brand. That's not the thing I want to see. I'm sure there's. Anyway, everyone's got their own taste, and that is as far away from my taste as you can get. And it's fine, but it's fine. I get it. You're born the way you are. I get it. I'm not making a judgment call. Only the judgment call on what my eyes want to see and what my eyes don't want to see. All right, there we go. What did we? New York Giants had a good pass rush defense, shitty everything else. So as an Oregon Ducks fan, and I can't remember his name now. Who's there? Oh gosh. Thibodeau. They've got Thibodeau. Their defense is going to be much better now. Cuz that dude Thibodeau's a beast. So now they're really you know what the Giants also need badly is they need a decent running back. They had one once. Maybe they should trade their draft pick to the Eagles and get Saquon back. So, all right. Anyway, I'm watching. Lauren's playing League of Legends during the draft per his X feed. So we're watching the draft, and Lauren is playing League of Legends. I'm not going to lie. I am trying to get good at League of Legends so I can play against people and not bots, but I'm still not there. Hot Horse was traumatized by the movie Airplane. You know what? Since we're bringing up that, and if you haven't noticed tonight, it's kind of, we're not doing weird news. This is kind of a draft party thing. Here's my story about Airplane. I got to see that. When did Airplane come out? When did Airplane come out? Now, the reason I'm going to say this is, first of all, there wasn't PG-13 yet. PG-13 was a result of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. They wanted to give it R, but they gave it a PG, and all these parents complain because, he's reaching into people's chests and ripping out their hearts and stuff. And so they created PG-13, but that was in the mid-'80s when that happened. Airplane came out, according to this, July 2nd, 1980. So my dad took me to see that. I was not allowed to see R-rated movies. So when I saw Airplane, and the scene, boom, 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 goes across the screen, I thought that was the coolest shit ever because, once again, in 1980, I did not have access. There was no internet. You couldn't just type in boobies and see thousands of pictures of boobs. You had to find which of your friends' dads had a Playboy collection and where it was, and if it was locked up or not. I had that. That was Ronnie Fasciola's house. His dad had him just under his bed. So, not Ronnie's bed, but under the dad's bed. So, when they're at work, we'd go over there. Ooh, Cheryl Tiegs. Yes, Cheryl Tiegs was in Playboy, believe it or not. When that happened, I was like, whoa, that's something I'm not allowed to see, and I got to see it. So, there you go. Airplane, PG, but still had boobies in it. Darren says, doing something with Renee tonight. Have fun. Darren always keeps me apprised if he's not able to make the show. That's very polite. That is very polite, Darren. Darren, don't worry about it, because Mock Moda is filling in for your absence. He's like the seat filler at the Academy Awards. Darren can't make it, so we got Mock Moda sit in Darren's seat. And drink your White Russian. Saquon was a great Giant, but with no offensive line, he would never have a chance on my crappy Giants team. Yeah, I mean, well, the only way they could really get Saquon going is they'd have to get him, put him in the slot or something, so he can catch the ball while he's already got the speed and he's already past the defensive line. Settle down, Burn Dog. Wait, what did Burn Dog say? Oh, Frank posted something with all the hash. Oh, look at you, Frank. Look at Frank go. He's mocking Burn Dog by posting lots of hashtags. That's funny. Frank, I will give that a like. Even though I've got you muted, I will give that post a like. Okay, look at this. Interrupting our draft party.
Someone isn't gonna like that.
Your move, creep.
What a bummer.
Here's a question, bots. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. Oh, you mean there's no spaces in web addresses? Oh, thanks for telling me. I'm so stupid. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Okay, question. Just a question. You know what? I should ask Bella this because she does this. When you pay people to follow you, what does that get you? Okay, you have 7,000 people following you, but in actuality, it's like 120. The other ones are just bots that you bought. You bought bots. What does that do? Does that make your self-esteem better? Does that fake other people into thinking you're popular? I don't get it. Because if I made money off of it, like YouTube sees, 100 bots or 1,000 bots or 1,000,000 bots watching my show, and they're like, oh, here, have, $2,000 because you got 1,000 bots or 1,000,000 bots watching you. I'd be like, okay, now I'm making money. But I'm pretty sure YouTube knows when it's a bot and it's a real person. So I don't get it. Why do people buy people to watch their show? I don't understand. Anyway, Bella blocked me for calling out a stupid tweet she made. She's a dipshit, says Jay. Well, I mean, if she didn't block me, I could ask her why you pay people to follow you on X. I am curious. I'm wondering if it gets you something. Maybe it does. Maybe you get something out of that arrangement. I don't know. So, doesn't make her money. It costs her husband money. She's not married. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she is not married. Just by going by what I hear in the clone sphere of rumors. Anyway, enough. The only reason I brought her name up is because I've been told by credible sources that she buys her Twitter followers, allegedly. So I don't know if that's true or not. It's alleged by multiple confirmed sources that has happened. So I don't know. She blocked me, so I can't even look at her follow count. So if you buy a bunch of followers to follow you and you block everybody, then how are they going to know how many followers you have? I don't know. Inquiring minds want to know. I don't know. Okay, where are we at in the draft? Will Campbell, LSU offensive tackle, went to the Patriots. So here we are with Cleveland that just traded out of the number 2 spot to the number 5 spot. What do you think they're going to take? Does Cleveland, they need a quarterback, right? Boy, that'd be funny if Shedeur Sanders went there. That would be funny. She's a ex-ho. Just saying, says Jay. Again, pretty sure her husband bought them incrementally as birthday gifts, etc. Burn Dog, why are you in here as Enrico? You're not getting a second button by faking me out with Enrico. Oh, Enrico, you deserve a button. Now I have 2 buttons. Ooh, my little plan. My little plan worked. The scheming hands. She doesn't like you for sure, LOL. Gail. I should check to see if I'm blocked me after I went after her. Oh, you're blocked. I'm sure. I'm sure you are. I don't know. This is the honest truth. I do not know what I did to get blocked, other than she was hating on Ryan, and maybe it was guilt by association. I don't know. I don't need a button from you. You don't? I only did it because she went after me on one of my posts. She goes after everybody. That's the funny thing. But if you go back at her, she'll block you. So she'll go, oh, you're a bitch. Fuck you. You're a horrible person. Bella, that's not very nice. Oh, not very, blocked. Don't ever say I'm not very nice. Never. I don't know. Look, I have no problem with her personally. The only problem I've ever had with her is she goes after people that are really nice, mainly females. And I know why that is, jealousy. But I'm not going to name them because I don't want to put targets on their back. But really nice people, like they're not mean. And she just eviscerates them. And I'm like, why are you going after that person? There are actual people that you could go after that can, but you go after the people that are nice. Why? They didn't do anything wrong, and you're evil to them. So people can go after me. People can go after. There's a lot of us you can go after. And we don't care. But sometimes you go after nice people. I don't understand that. Look at this flood happening. Oh, look at the weed. Hey Jay, there's some weed. Some seaweed. Trying to figure out which way the water's going. Here comes Cleveland. Cleveland. Whatever they pick, it'll be bad. Remember, they are the ones that gave the sex offender a fully guaranteed contract. Fully guaranteed sex offender contract. I see weed, right? Do see weed.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Mason Graham, defensive tackle. I don't know who that is. Is that a good pick? What is ESPN saying? Was that good? Well, they didn't take Shedeur. Shedeur's falling, but his number was retired. You should be drafting him. He's falling. Help me. Who's the Raiders quarterback? Oh, you guys just got the Seattle Seahawks retread. I can see the Raiders taking Shedeur Sanders. I'm not going to lie. Shedeur Sanders and the Raiders are a match made in heaven. I'm not kidding. Those things work. He would fit the Raiders image. Raiders, if Shedeur doesn't go to the Raiders, he's in for a fall. He could be picked by the Saints at 9, but if he's not picked at the Saints at 9 or the Raiders at 6, he's going to fall pretty far. Colts ain't going to take him, even though Richardson's probably not the real deal. Dolphins won't take him. Dallas won't take him. 49ers ain't going to take him. Bears won't take him. Cardinals won't take him. Bengals definitely aren't going to take him. Seahawks. Who do the Seahawks have? Didn't they just get? I don't know. Anyway, Raiders better not take Sanders. Fuck that. Ashton Gentry. I mean, that would be a good pick. I don't know why the Raiders let trying to blank. The running back that went to Green Bay. Jacobs. Why didn't they keep Josh Jacobs? They had a stud. Saints will take Sanders. I don't know. I mean, maybe. Who's Carolina? Oh, Carolina's got the rookie that was horrible to start, and now he got better. I can't think of his name. But he got much better the second half of last year. New York Jets. God, that'd be the Shedeur Sanders going to the Jets would be hilarious. Sam Darnold, that's right. We'll see how that works. 21 million cap rebuild years. Got it. All right. Boy, this show is here's some stories that may come up tomorrow, because I don't think we're going to spend much time on the draft tomorrow. I mean, it'll be rounds 2 through 5, I think. 2 through 5 or 2 through 4. We're not going to spend this kind of time on that. But here's some stories that I have locked and loaded. New York City ad campaign is scratch and sniff. I saw this today. I'm like, what? Hold on.
You stink.
Check this out. Let's see how much time. We're probably not going to do this. New York City ad is scratch and sniff, so you can stop and smell, drum roll please, armpits on the street. Look at this shit. It's a big armpit. You scratch and sniff an armpit. No fucking way.
You stink.
This doesn't smell quite the way I expected.
And it's for an antiperspirant, or yeah. So you're supposed to sniff their armpit and go, oh, the deodorant's working because it doesn't smell like BO. Look at this shit. Scratch and sniff an armpit. No fucking way.
You stink.
Oh, those chicks. Just getting in for a good old sniffy. A giant armpit. Oh, here's more. Yeah, that looks, yeah. What the hell is that?
What the heck was that?
Who wants to smell an armpit? That is gross. I'll do the story while we're waiting for pics. You already saw the pictures. Personal care brand Billy is asking New Yorkers to make a pit stop when they see their posters for a scratch and sniff experience. From now through Friday, May 12th or May 16th, passerby can smell a giant armpit on the street, which will give them a whiff of Billy's newest tropical-inspired scent, Coco Villa. Fans of the brand will get to sample the new smell of their best all-day deodorant at 505 8th Avenue near Penn Station, as well as other locations throughout the silly city. A video on TikTok shows people stopping to scratch giant armpits on the Manhattan sidewalks and smelling them, looking pleasantly surprised.
This doesn't smell quite the way I expected.
Cocoa Villa is described as a sweet vanilla coconut scent, featuring spiced vanilla, coconut cream, and sunny sandalwood. It retails for $9, and the new scent is now available on the brand's website. That's gross. I'm not going to scratch and sniff an armpit. That is just, I mean, it worked. The ad campaign worked. I talked about it. I'm sure lots of people are talking about it. Ashton Genty. Good job, Raiders. There you go. There you go. You guys still need a quarterback, though. You need a quarterback, Raiders. They're going to stack the line. I'm just saying, you need a fucking quarterback. You can have the best running back. Look at Adonis, sorry. You know, the best, look at Saquon Barkley. Couldn't do shit. Granted, the line was bad, but he had a shitty quarterback. They were stacking the line. They knew that Danny Dimes wasn't going to throw the ball, or Danny Nichols, or Danny Pennies, or whatever we're calling him these days. Softcore, yeah, Ashton Gently. There you go. Softcore porn star. There you go. I like it. Ashton Gently. Raiders gave Geno Smith a 3-year contract. Geno is washed. He's washed. If that's your quarterback, I guess he's washed. The Seahawks didn't want him. He's washed, and the Seahawks are bad. Raiders are worse, granted. And he's better than what the Raiders had last year, but not much. I'm a Niner fan. I watched Geno. He's not there, and he's gone. His legs are. He's like Russell Wilson towards the end. He just doesn't have it anymore. But whatever. New York Jets. Here comes the Jets. The Jets are gonna jet. I guarantee it. Can I spell the name? Genty. Raiders took Ashton Gently. That's where that came from. I didn't see it was Gail's typo that Jay was reacting to. I thought Jay just made that name up. I thought that's funny. Shit, we got 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Tomorrow, Haunted Horse and Friends. You guys, I don't have a co-host. If someone wants to join, you're welcome. Tonight's the first night. Does Tyler count as a co-host? Because, no, he's a guest. But tonight's the first night without a co-host in like a week. That's pretty good. And if you guys weren't here yesterday, Tyler, Ryan is no longer the co-host of this show. He will be a guest at times. We did not have a falling out. He is just up to his ears in Kings, and he's got opportunities that he needs to decide which one of those opportunities he's going to decide to take. And he's got big things, and this show was kind of the odd man out. And it's all about the clock and the time. He just doesn't have the time to do everything. So I said, dude, we're friends. I won't take it personal. I think you should probably ditch this show and focus on that stuff. And if things change in the future, you are always welcome to come back. That's kind of a small snippet of our conversation we had, is we're kind of working things out. And it'll work good for here, because now we have some like clarity. We don't always have to go, is he going to be here? Not, whatever. So when he shows up, it will be a pleasant surprise. He will show up as a guest. And I have to dip out early, guys. See you tomorrow. All right, Gail. Good job on Rome today. Jay, good job on Rome today with Whiskers Biscuit Wednesdays. Whiskers Biscuit Wednesdays. V had a good one too. You're all good, solo hooper. No, we're gonna have the co-hosts. We're gonna have a mix. I'm figuring it all out. We're gonna have a mix of co-hosts. It'll be fun. You never know. You never know what it's going to be like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
I'm not a smart man.
We're going to wait for the Jets pick, and then we'll probably wrap it up, and we'll be back tomorrow. Haunted Horse and Friends and marble races. The marble races are popular. They are popular. They even bring members of the XR4TI or XCR onto the show for the marbles. They're getting popular. Pretty soon, everyone in the world will be talking about Haunted Horses marbles. See what I did there? Leo sounds funny, Leo. Jets. Is Tyler even posting anything? Let me look. Tyler's plastered. Wait, I keep putting Tyler. I got to put OSH. He's Osh Tyler, not Tyler. No, nothing new. Last things he was posting 3 hours ago. 3-hour tour. The drafting started getting rough. Ashton Gentry was picked. If not for the courage of the Jets team, they would have been sick. Are we in with a Jets pick? Jets. Who are the Jets going to whiff on? Jets. He got nachos. I saw on Facebook. Nice. Boy, I'll tell you what. You know, I'm on my diet. I've been doing really well. I'm eating lots of, like, smoked salmon and stuff, 0 points. But the last 2 days, I've been craving, and this is what happens when you kind of kick your carbs. I'm craving carbs. I'm, like, looking at French fries, nachos, like Doritos. My body's going, where's our carbs at? So, last 2 days, this has been rough eating just protein. Armand Mimbau, offensive tackle. Armand. Who's the Jets quarterback? Wait, Russ went to, did they get the other Steelers quarterback so Russ went to the Giants, right? And then who was the other Steelers quarterback? Oh, the Bears quarterback. Did he go to the Jets? Anyway. I don't drink beer, dude. No carbs, no beer. I think I'm somewhere around the 3-year mark from when I got blasted on DJ Haunted Horse and had the 3-day hangover. That was the last time I drank. 3-day hangover. I'm done. Done with you, alcohol. All right, tomorrow, speaking of alcohol, the bar is open. Haunted Horse and Friends. Anyone wants to show up, you're welcome. Jay, you can come in and talk about Whiskers Biscuit Wednesday. Anyone wants to come up? New York Jets have former Bears coach. Yeah, all right, got it. So, interesting. All these retread quarterbacks going to these bad teams. Hilarious. Speaking of retread quarterbacks to bad teams, where's Aaron Rodgers going? Is he even going to have a job next year? If the Steelers take Sanders, would Aaron Rodgers start and have Sanders backing him up to learn from him? I don't know. All right. What's wrong with getting blasted side in Lincoln's head?
Welcome to the party,
V. By the way, V, I don't know if you were here, but I said good call today. That the beef, that was funny. The beef. You know what's funny? You know, Rome and Rat Boy's reaction. They said bathroom humor got you run, but you're not supposed to talk about the JN. And granted, you said a different brand. You didn't say JN, but still the JN. They're all the same. Jay's call was amazing. I heard both those calls live. I heard them live.
No. Well, do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
They were great. 2 in a row. That was good. Perfect. Jazeez V. That was funny. Yep. The bathroom smack got you. Okay, Haunted Horse Friends, tomorrow. We'll see you then. I'm going to watch some draft and go to bed. As you know, I'm off tomorrow, and I still get up at 4:30. I am one wacky dude. I get up at 4:30 on my day off. Not Saturday. I'm sleeping in Saturday, but tomorrow I will get up. I will work on the shows. I got a lot to do. I got to rebuild the brand, the intro. I got to phase kind of Ryan out. I'm not scrubbing him from the show. I'm going to keep those clips of us in the beginning, the 5-minute countdown. But I do got to kind of pull him off the show because he's getting credit. I don't want him getting credit for my show now. It's my show. It's mine. Mine, precious. You got your King's Court. I don't see my credits on King's Court when you run. I don't get credit from that. Anyway, love the guy a lot. Talk to you guys all tomorrow. See you soon. And stay safe. Enjoy the first round of the draft. Oh, the 49ers are coming up. Not close enough to where I'll extend the show, but we're 4 picks away. See you all later. I'm out.